Sneaky Expo in a mortar deck. So the plan is we act like we're just playing typical mortar cycle, and then when they use all of their siege defenses, then we sneak out our Expo, get the lock, get the connection, take their tower, steal their girl. You get the idea. And we're going to do it with the help of our little Evo Snowball, so we might as well just cycle that off rip. But this is going to be a disgusting little strategy. And let's see. Okay, he's already a little bit upset. Don't know what's going on there. But yeah, we'll figure this out. I kind of want to go in for an Expo immediately, but no, we're not going to do that. We're going to keep it nice and sneaky. Don't get carried away. Don't get riled up too early. Let's go for a cannon cart here. Okay. So I could go for a defensive mortar for sure. I think I'll just let that clean up the witch. We'll go for a little log right here. Skeleton to absorb the shot. Oh, didn't quite get that, but it's fine. And the mortar might get a little lock here. We'll see what happens. Interesting tombstone. Okay. Is this a prince opportunity? I think it is. We're going to go for a prince here. I think this mortar might end up getting a little lock because it cleans up all the skellies. The knight should be in the no-no zone, and I think we got our little lock just like that. That's what I'm talking about. Cycle in our Evo, getting a little bit of damage, and making sure that he does not expect a sneaky little expo. That's the main goals. Okay, this could actually be quite difficult, so I'm going to go in for this. Oh, we did snipe the witch somehow, and then we can just snowball the skellies. That's beautiful. Okay, cheeky little vines there, but I think we, instead of logging or anything, let's just go in for a mortar here. We're going to let him get the damage that he thinks is his for free, and then we're going to destroy him here. I think we might go sneaky expo soon. Let's go skellies to absorb. Very nice. Cannon cart stays mobilized, which is amazing. He has to go in with something big here. And the moment he does... Okay, that's not that big. I'm going to go for an expo immediately. That's such a lock that we have. Oh my Nelly. And then he does get down a little eagle, but the expo's already locked. Mortar put in absolute work on that tower. And look at the sneaky expo just getting so much damage. This guy is so cooked because now I have my double evos as well. So no matter what he puts down, I'm sucking it up in my evo snowball. Unless it's a tombstone, I guess. And then we should destroy him. Alright, actually I'll let this go. Okay. This is so fine because now I can go expo opposite. He might have to go eagle him or something, and this will actually be a dirt ball evo snowball. Oh my god, I love it. This is getting ridiculous, guys. I think the expo locks. It does. We'll get a prince in front to tank, and that is just an easy little victory right there. Are you kidding me? He called out the well played. I'll hit him with the good luck because he's going to need it playing a little deck like this. Oh my, this is filthy. Would you ever guess that an Expo Mortar deck would get a 3 crown? First game of the Classic Challenge? Would you guess that? My guess is that you would not have guessed that. Beautiful. Okay, let's keep it going. Getting a little bit excited here. Getting a little bit excited for the future of this disgusting strategy. They never expect it. Like, already... having the Evo Snowball and sucking up some ground units to get a lock with Siege is a fantastic play. But when you have 2 Siege buildings, it's just perfect. Alright, this calls for a little mortar there. Absorbs the ball breakers and gets a connection, which is beautiful in more ways than one. That's just one more? Oh, almost got one more hit, but the barb barrel is going down. So barb barrel, ball breakers. Can't go in for an expo because you got to keep it sneaky. We'll just waste our little musketeer. And I'm just going to snowball. I hate to do it, but we do have double small spell, so we'll be fine. Let's go for a cannon cart here. Okay, that's fine by me. Go with some skellies off to the side, and then we'll see if he wants to go. Okay, he does go in with that, so let's go mortar here. We're going to get another little mortar connection, but not too much because all those skellies will kill it. And then I'll just let this cannon cart do what it's going to do on that guy, and then we can just log if he goes for an ability. But he might not, which would be very nice. Actually, I'm fine if he wastes the ability. For 2 elixir, yeah, it's not even going to do anything. It allows me to cycle my Evo Snowball. And maybe that wall breaker gets a little lock. It does with the help of the vines, but I think that prince is going to tickle him. Unless he gets the Scarmy down in time, which he doesn't, so we get the prince. Are you kidding me? Just when you thought we didn't have enough offense, we whip out a prince that just destroys the entire tower. And the musketeer also chips down the left. So we are looking absolutely marvelous here. We haven't even used our Evo Mortar or our Expo. And we're just clapping this guy's cheeks. This is beautiful. He might give up soon, and I understand why. Okay. So this is an opportunity for the musketeer to snipe that down. Cannon cart is going to take some damage because he's going to get skeletons just dropped on his dome, but that's fine. And then I smell the mother witch coming, but I think I'll just... Yeah, there it is. We'll just let this fizzle on out. I'll go with a prince probably at some point. Okay, those are actually some bad skellies. I'm going to go for a little log right here, and let's just Evo Snowball. You got to get that general out of here. And this is pretty good. All right, this is actually fantastic. I'm going to go for a mortar here. We have a prince and a musketeer to support, and I'm going to go for an expo as well. I don't even care anymore. Interesting wall breakers. That is going to defend the mortar. But what do you have for the sneaky expo, buddy? What do you have? He has to go ability when he does a log. Doesn't even get it down. Oh, no. Oh, no, he's cooked. Quick little log here. That's going to clean up absolutely everything. The expo locks on. And then once we hit him with our little pocket cannon cart, he is absolutely dead. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. This strategy is so strong. Cannon cart gets the connection, gives me the erection, and that's gonna do it. All right, another fantastic win. 2 tower victories. I mean, we're averaging 2.5 towers over these first 2 games. Are you kidding me, Clash Royale? Come on, give me an opponent that can actually handle some little diddling. That's 2 wins, and I like it. Let's keep it going. Why stop now? Okay, Captain Pig, no UF. I don't know what that means. Let's go for a snowball here. Nothing wrong with a little snowball just to butter his biscuit. Okay, so he does go with a bush, so I'm going to quickly mortar. I don't mind going with a mortar to defend, stuff like that. Because, I don't know, it just feels right. It really does. And then we'll just go skellies here to not take any damage. That's fine by me. Little prince here. Hopefully it charges up in time. I don't think it will, though. That's fine. Still destroy the ghost. The result is the same. So he's got a little log bait deck here. Quite a few good answers to my expo and mortar. Oh, and that's actually so foul. Oh man, that's actually really foul. So I had to waste the snowball. Plus he got a lot of damage. I'm gonna log here, then he's gonna go Goblin Wang. Okay, goes for a cheeky little dart. So I can actually just go skellies here. And even if he gets a little chip damage, that's fine. Okay, so rascals are a little annoying. He's got a lot of loggable stuff. Let's just plant a little cannon cart here. And I kind of have to use my mortar a lot on defense, just based on the stuff that he has. But I think I could go for a mortar. Let's actually just go for it here. I don't know what his spells are really. Hopefully it's not like a lightning or anything. And he's going to go rascals, yeah. Okay, so I could go in for a cheeky snowball, but I'm going to wait a second. I'm going to wait. We're going to log here, and the mortar should get a lock soon. There it is. Okay, very nice. We'll take a little chip damage as we're cycling our evos and keeping our expo sneaky. This is exactly what we want. And he's very interestingly just letting that musketeer and mortar go to work. I'm just going to cycle skellies because I don't want to use my prince yet. I'd rather go for a cannon cart. And he might be diddled here. I don't know why he's just sitting here not playing. Alright, we're going for a mortar. I mean, you've leaked so much elixir, I think he's gone. Alright, so this guy's gone. I mean, I was excited for this matchup. You actually were going to put up a little fight. But instead, you just sat there and then just got absolutely pooped on by my cards because you didn't play anything. This one doesn't count. You can't leave now, fellas. Stay with me. We're going all the way. We're going all the way. This one doesn't even count. This is an 11-win challenge at this point because what are you doing, man? I think he got scared. I honestly don't blame him. Sometimes when you play a mortar deck and they're just locking you up on defense, you just give up because there's just... Why would you put up with that kind of a thing? All right, Miguel. Good luck. Let's hit him with the good game. So he's probably playing Wall Breakers or Suspicious Bush or Smelly Barrel or Mortar. I guarantee he's playing one of those cards because everyone... Oh, maybe he's not. I think I was just wrong. I think I was as wrong as you could possibly be. All right, I'm going to go for a Mortar like this. I'm hoping that pulls. If that does not pull, I'm going to be a little bit upset, but it should, right? Cannon cart is looking pretty good. Okay, I do not like that, and I'm assuming he has... Let's just go for a prince here. I'm assuming he has a tornado or something. Oh, yeah, this could be scary, actually. If this musketeer doesn't absolutely go to work, which it is not quite doing... Okay, no, that's actually pretty good. Oh, yeah, musketeer. Come on, baby. Turn me up, musketeer. He gets one little shot of damage, but how are you going to defend this? Do you have a Skarmy? Log comes down, takes out the musketeer, so it's a pretty good log. Has skeletons, not quite a Skarmy though. And I'm going to go for a prince opposite, and I think he might have to go E-Golem to defend that. Or battle healer, actually. Oh, dragon. Okay, so he's just going to build up a nasty push here. He's going to go with an E-Golem in front of this, try to take my entire tower, and we're going to see. I wanted one more Prince shot there. Okay, there's the E-Golem, so we have to go for a quick cannon cart. Okay, I don't like that battle healer, I'm not going to lie. And I think I have to wait and then go with a musketeer like this. Okay, not ideal. Not ideal at all. Oh, okay, we did kill the E-Drag, though. It's pretty good, and I'm going to let this fizzle out. Yeah, I'll take this. I'll take this. This is not too bad because we got a ton of damage there. He obviously got some as well. Let's just go for skellies like this. Hopefully it pulls that over a little bit. Perfect. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, I like this. I like this. This is not bad. We just have to focus more on defense. But I like that I milked out his Evo E-Drag. Let's just go in for a little mortar here. He's going to probably tank with a battle healer, but if he doesn't, he's cooked. All right, that's going to be tower. We're going to get a musketeer here to kill that. I mean, this guy is just bent now. He messed up so badly there. He had to play that very differently, and he obviously did not. So now let's go for a cannon cart here. I'm just going to go for a cheeky little expo immediately. Battle healer's not really quite going to do enough, my friend, and then I can just Evo snowball whenever I want, which happens to be right now. Expo is actually helping on defense, but we get the lock now, and let's go for a musketeer over here. This is actually kind of a scary push that he's got, but he has to 3-crown me here, because if he doesn't, he loses. He's not going to take the right tower. I'm going to go with a prince to tank. Musketeer has to kill that baby D. Oh, no. Okay, we'll just snowball here. Just keep cycling everything. He's going to go for another E-Golem, so let's get a mortar planted. There it is. Musketeer off to the side to kill that E-Drag. Get a prince down, and that should do it. You're not taking my right tower. You're not taking my left tower. And you're definitely not taking my king tower. So we are A-okay, fellas. Nice little snow job there. Hit him with a little musketeer, and that's just fantastic defense all game. And honestly, more fantastic offense than defense. But they go hand in hand, of course. Beautiful stuff there. You know what? Classic challenges are just a little bit too easy. Let's go in at 15,800 trophies. Because I actually just want to see, does this deck work against high competition? Okay, this guy's got a ton of trophies. He's closing in on 16K. Let's take this guy down a peg by going in with some skeletons in the back. All right, I'm actually very curious here. So I'm going to go for a cannon cart right behind the skellies. That way it doesn't dash onto the cannon cart. And that was just, I mean, that didn't work whatsoever. Okay, that sucks. Whatever, we're fine. Now I'll probably just go prince here. We'll see if he abilities. Probably going to save it. Probably save it. Oh, he uses it there, which is very interesting. I can go in for a cheeky little mortar here. This is perfect already. I mean, that's going to get defended. I could go musketeer here, but I think I'll just wait. This could be an opportunity for an expo already. I mean, I don't know. He already used... I mean, what else does he have? He has a bandit. I don't really care about the executioner. That can get the little bit of damage. I'm going in for an expo here. He's going to go for a cheeky bandit right about now. Oh, he has a P.E.K.K.A. Okay. So that's not good. No, that's not good at all. That's actually really bad, you could even say. We are going to defend, though, so just a little battle ram. Okay, yeah, I understand, buddy. I understand. You got a good P.E.K.K.A. down, but we're going to destroy you. Don't even worry about that. Oh, okay, wait. This guy thinks he's a sweat or something. He thinks he's a sweat. So I don't like his deck. It's a great deck against me because he has a ton of very strong ground units, which obviously is just going to tank beautifully for a mortar and an expo, but we're going to get this win, trust me when I tell it to you. All right, go with your battle ram here. Yep. If you have a small penis, of course. All right, we're going to get a nice musketeer down. Okay, very good. Musketeer's going to clean up absolutely everything, and then I think I go in for a mortar, and then he's going to go with an executioner. Goes in for a cheeky little ability there. That's fine. Now, where's this executioner? E-Wiz. That's interesting. All right. Yeah, so he just has a ton of hard counters here. Yeah, I understand, buddy. I get it. I heard you the first time. All right, bandit there. Let's go prince opposite. It's just going to be tough. I just got to cycle my Evo snowball if I'm being real. I have to just snowball. Yeah, that way. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's go for a mortar here. He might go for his P.E.K.K.A. Great ability by him. Does go in for his P.E.K.K.A., but I kind of wanted that to happen. And he goes for his executioner as well, which is his two main counters here. I'm going to go for a little expo. He gets a tiny bit of damage over there. Not too worried about it. This is looking pretty good. And then I'll just go with this here. We're obviously going to have to log this. Hold on. Wait, this could be beautiful. And let's snowball here. All right. He's going to get a nice ability. So let's go for a mortar opposite. Okay. Hold on. Expo. Uh-oh. And let's go for a Prince here. Uh-oh. We're getting a little connection on the schmuck. What are you going to do about it? Goes in for an Executioner. So now I can go for an Expo right here. Uh-oh. What's happening, little friend? Expo should lock on after the... Yes, that's huge. Kind of like my weenie. And then we go with a little Skeleton's Musketeer here. Oh, no, buddy. What happened? He has to Fireball. Oh, no. No. What happened? Did you just get absolutely destroyed despite having a hard counter? Oh, little scrub. And he emoted the entire game, and we just took 38 of his trophies. Give me that. Get out of here. All right, I need one more competitive game because my Nelly was that fun. This is what Clash Royale is all about. It's having a disgusting strategy and destroying a sweat. And this guy's pretty good too. I gotta get to 16k trophies. What am I doing? What am I doing playing classic challenges? This is where the fun's at. All right. So let's go for a Prince here. Prince is pretty good against Ghost. Let's see if he tanks with like something small though. Okay, quick skellies here. Do I have to snowball? I don't think so. Okay, good. I'm gonna just pre-snowball whatever he's got. All right, we'll take that. Wanted to cycle it anyway, so it's fine. And I don't like these little rascal decks, but we'll just have to see what happens. You know what? I'm actually gonna go for a cheeky little play like that because he's not expecting the Mortar to get a lock that fast. Okay, perfect. So Bomb Tower, Rascals, and he kind of uses all of his siege defense there. I don't know. This is definitely a tempting Expo scenario. But I think because there's potential that he has Rascals, I'm not going to want to do it. So we'll just wait patiently, and we'll see what he does. He has Ghost. Evo Ghost is really good against Expo. He doesn't have Evo Ghost, but okay. So next go around, he'll have it. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be definitely a tricky game, but we'll figure it out. I think we want to go Musk here. Okay, that's a good play by him. I'm just going to snowball that just to cycle my Evo mainly. That's why we use Snowball instead of Log here. Even though Log would defend a little better. And then I think I just go for a Mortar here. It'll be interesting how he defends this Prince. Okay, do we grab the dart? No, we don't, but the Mortar's not even going to either. Maybe it will now. Give me one shot on the dart, please. Not going to get it. All right, I'm just going to let that go. Yeah, we're not looking too good here. I mean, I think what I have to do is wait for him to use Rascals. We'll wait for him to use his Evo Ghost. That's first. And then wait for him to use his Rascals. And then we'll go in for a Mortar. Try to milk out all of his good defenses. Okay, there's the Ghost. That was step one. So that's really nice. He's also going to have Evo Smelly Barrel. He goes for a Rocket. Don't you dare clip my Prince. Okay, good. That's nice. There's the Smelly Barrel. Let's just let that lock. And then we'll go for this. Let's switch lanes here. Rascal's coming down. Nice. Bomb Tower, maybe? Okay, interesting. We'll go Skellies here. Wait, this is actually looking pretty good for us. If we could grab that Dart Goggins, that would be amazing. And I'm just going to go in here for an Expo. Let's get a Prince down. He's going to Bomb Tower. Goes for a Rocket. Oh, that's a beautiful play. Wow, and he clips the Prince in there. I forgot about a defensive Rocket. Man, that is fantastic for him. Okay. That is so sad. So, yeah, we basically lost our little sneaky... Wait, does he go Rascals here? I knew it. I should have just went with my gut, but it's fine. We'll log here. Get our Skellies down. Come on, give me a shot on that dart, please. Thank you. And let's go for an Expo like this. Okay, not too shabby. I think we could get a lock here, potentially. Ball Breaker's there. Let's go for a quick Prince, because that's a good threat. And let's just Evo snowball this. Okay, grabbed it all. That's going to be a nice lock. Yeah, that's perfect. That's what we're looking for, baby. And he hits the well played, and it absolutely was. Now, I'm hoping this Dart Goggins comes in front. Very nice. I'm actually just going to go for a Mortar here because it defends everything. And, yeah, and then he has to waste 4 elixir anyway, so it's perfect. Very good. We're in a good spot here. We can definitely win this. Oh, what if I just go for an Expo to absorb that? Because he still has to defend the Expo. So that's pretty good. Gets down the Rascals. Let's just go for a cheeky little log. He has to go Bar Barrel now, I think. I'm going to go for a Prince. Okay, wait. This actually might be an Expo lock. Might be an Expo lock. Oh, not quite. Oh, we did get a little lock. I'll take it. Let's go for a Musketeer here, and then I'm just going to snowball this. I don't want to give him too much. Okay, just whiffed there. That's horrendous. And we're actually within spell cycle range, so I think I'll just go in for a Mortar like this. And then we'll log that rascal girl on the right. Okay, and how many more snowballs do I need is the question. Just go for a defensive mortar. Cannon cart's gonna clean everything up. Log will do it, and that is fantastic stuff right there. What a beautiful little win there. I mean, back-to-back sweaty wins at very high trophies. I kind of like this strategy if you can't tell. Fires me up a little bit. And there's an item on my wish list. Wait, what could this be? What could this be? Oh my god. Alright, well, I'm buying that one. Use code SWEATY if you're gonna gem and then stroke your hog. But besides that, I have nothing else to say. Get out of my sight, fellas.